In an hour, we'll give viewers a second look at this week's big vice presidential debate. But when you watch it this time, you might want to study the candidates with the volume down. That's right, or at least keep a close eye on Sarah Palin and Joe Biden's facial expressions. According to facial experts, their twitches and nods can tell you a lot about their intentions. And how about the faces of focus group members who watched the debate? We're going to try to get their real read as well. Joining me now is facial coding expert Dan Hill, author of FaceTime, and a man who studied the faces of 10 average voters as they watched this debate. Dan, thanks for being with us here.
Sure, absolutely.
We appreciate it. The focus group that you watched in Minnesota seemed pretty expressive, and one of the debate moments you've said triggered reaction came when Sarah Palin said Senator McCain knows how to win wars. Let's watch that debate moment, and then you tell me what you see in the focus group's reaction.
Sure.
Again, John McCain, who knows how to win a war, who's been there, and he's faced challenges, and he knows what evil is, and he knows what it takes to overcome the challenges here with our military.
She is very expressive. What do you see?
She's very expressive, but one of the voters, as she said, he knows how to win wars, looked very perplexed. You got a very profound wrinkle, a vertical wrinkle between the two eyebrows, saying, what war did he win? Let's go to the videotape. Okay.
How does he know how to win a war? He was in one war, and that's the war we lost.
And the reason that's so important is, let's go back to the Republican convention. Speaker after speaker came to the podium to talk about McCain as a war hero. Right. They have made a very decided decision to say, we're not going to compete so much on the issues as we're going to compete on character. It reminds me of Bush in 2004, who said, I'm almost not going to run as the incumbent. I'm going to run attacking John Kerry's character. So this is really fundamental to his whole story as a hero, and what we're getting here is, obviously Sarah Palin was on TV to speak very enthusiastically, as she did, about him as the maverick, but also about him as the hero. Here it seems a little bit of that was taken away by the voters' reaction. I don't get how he's the hero. We didn't actually win that war.
Let's go to the other side. You said you noticed a debate moment that sparked some strong facial reaction from the group when Joe Biden is asked, what's your Achilles heel? Let's watch that.
You've been very kind, suggesting my only Achilles heel is my lack of discipline. Others talk about it, my excessive passion.
The excessive passion. I think we're going to have a videotape where a woman's talking about saying, I'm not sure I quite see the passion. Now, there is a lot of passion on his face. I think what she really meant is when you say you're a passionate lover, you mean you're enthusiastic, that you're ardent. He showed a lot of passion, but it was much more a chiding kind of anger and disdain. His eyes narrowed a lot. He showed kind of a grimace smile at times. His role was supposed to be to reinforce the hope story for Obama. His body language, his facial expressions in particular, didn't really do that this time out.
And so you're saying that that may have been the intent, but they didn't hear it or see it.
They didn't see it as much. Yeah. And, there is that famous moment where he was talking about being a single father. Now, there was some passion there, but could he have gone even further with the line?
And as we look at the reactions, the overall vote from your viewers, did they think either candidate did win this debate, or do they call it a draw?
They essentially called it a draw. We had 10 people in the room. 7 of them said, well, no, I really think this is a draw. One of them thought Palin because she was a little bit more folksy, they could connect with her better. 2 others said, well, she was folksy, but she was too folksy, and I just don't quite see her in the vice presidency.
Excellent, Dan Hill.
Thank you
for that. This is fascinating stuff. The book is FaceTime, of course.
Sure.
And it is it's just amazing to see what you can read from the reactions people make there. Thank you.